Hi, I'm Therese. I'm a counseling psychologist, and I would like to talk to you for a few minutes about goal setting. Are you a person who struggles with accomplishing the goals that you set for yourself? If so, this video is for you. I would like to introduce you to a formula that will help you to actually accomplish a goal when you set it. I want to introduce you to the SMART goal formula. The word SMART actually represents the characteristics of the formula that I'm going to introduce you to. S stands for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, and T for time-bound or time-sensitive. Let's talk about each one of these characteristics. First of all, S for specific. This means that when you are setting a goal for yourself, it needs to be clear and concise. When you are writing your goal down, you should avoid using any nebulous, confusing, ambiguous language to describe what you want to accomplish. Anyone who reads the goal that you are trying to reach should have a clear picture in their mind of what it is you are trying to get done. If there is any confusion, then your goal is not specific enough. It needs to say what, when, where, how, all the details that will help to make that goal as specific, as clear, and as concise as possible. Then there's M, which is measurable. Why is it important that your goal be measurable? Because this is how you are able to determine if you're actually making progress toward the goal. Having a measurable goal also helps you to determine when you have hit the finish line. So you need to have some type of metric that is helping you to track your progress. Sometimes it is helpful to have smaller mini goals that you must accomplish along the way that get you to the larger goal at the end of the day. If you are accomplishing all of the smaller or mini goals that you are setting, then you can use that as your metric to determine how much progress you're making, how much further you have to go, how far you have come. And it also tells you if you need to speed up, if you need to slow down, because you are able to properly track your progress. Then there is A for attainable. This is very important because many times the reason why we do not accomplish our goals is because we set goals that are not attainable for us. Your goal must be something that is actually within your reach. It must be feasible for you. How do you determine if your goal is attainable or not? You need to think about things like what skill set is required in order for me to accomplish this goal? Do I have the skills that are required? If I do not have them, how can I cultivate the skills? How long would it take me to cultivate these skills? Where would I need to go to learn these skills? You would also need to ask yourself what resources are required to accomplish this goal. If you do not have access to those resources, where can you access them? These are all very important considerations when you are setting a goal for yourself. If you are setting a goal which requires resources and skills that you do not possess, and there is no way for you to access these skills or resources, then this is not a goal that is attainable for you, and you may need to revisit that goal and set a goal that you can actually reach. Then we move to R, which is relevant. Why does your goal need to be relevant? Your goal needs to be relevant because it should actually be in alignment with your life, with your core values, with the things that you want to do and accomplish in your life. This is going to increase the likelihood that you will be motivated toward that goal, that you will commit yourself to accomplishing it because it is actually relevant to who you are and how you are showing up in the world. And finally, T, which means time bound or time sensitive. Your goal should have a clear timeline on it. You cannot set a goal without a timeline or a deadline. Without a timeline or a deadline, we do not even consider it a goal. It's just something that you want to do one day or someday, and that may never ever get done. A SMART goal must be time bound. So when I say I am going to accomplish X, I must know exactly when I want to accomplish it. A SMART goal requires me to be able to say, I will accomplish X by the end of 2025. That makes it time bound and time sensitive. I can then plan backward from the deadline that I have set for myself so that I can determine what I need to do and when to get me to the deadline that I have set. That is the SMART goal formula. If you have struggled in the past with setting a goal and actually pursuing and accomplishing that goal, I would like to challenge you to try the SMART goal formula, and that will significantly increase the likelihood of your success. Thank you so much for listening. I hope something that I have said is going to help you change your life. Take good care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.